Hey, what's good? It's your friend Graz back again for another Twitch M8 stream. It's been a minute. It's been, gosh, like over a month, I think, since the last time we did one of these streams. So, yeah, thought, hey, I got a moment. I'm going to stream. I was going to work on music anyway, so might as well just put it out on the internet. So if you're new here and you've never seen the stream before, basically what I do here is I produce music on chiptune hardware or video game hardware and tracker hardware. So all that limited palette to make interesting music. So if you're not already following, give me a follow on all of the social medias, twitch.tv/Groscore and Twitter, all that good stuff at Groscore. Also, if you're watching the VOD of this, go ahead and take a look at our sponsor for the stream, Plurplugs, plurplugs.com. You can use my code Groscore, Garzcore, for 22% off of your high fidelity earplug order. So if you want to protect your ears, you're going to shows and you're doing everything else to stay safe and healthy, might as well go ahead and protect those ear holes as well. So again, that's plurplugs.com. Use my code Groscore at checkout for 22% off. So with that, I'm just going to hop in and take a look at some friends' files on the M8. So basically, I got the files from Jeremy Blake. He just released a new album called Rituals. So he's a very talented hardware musician and producer. Yeah, time to rave the hardest, says Rocket Bobsled. Well, I mean, sure, we can rave a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna be that kind of stream tonight. It might be a very tedious, taxing stream. You know, it's the best way to start a stream by saying, "Hey, it's gonna not be a fun one." It'll be a fun one, I promise, but maybe different than what you're expecting. Because normally we do DJ streams, but this stream is just gonna be like the behind the scenes thing, like what we do, and make some new music so that we can play them at the rave style shows. So. But yeah, I'm super rusty at this. It's been a minute, and if you don't use it, you lose it. That's what it feels like as far as Twitch streaming goes. So I thought I was just gonna like take a peek at somebody else's production to kind of spur some ideas here, and then hop into a track I have been working on. So let me see here. Yeah, so Jeremy Blake Rituals. You can find it on Bandcamp. I wish I remember what the URL is. Let me go grab that. I think that's important to have here. So since we're going to be listening to that music, at least a part of it, to kind of get an idea of their production style and try to get some ideas from their files, I thought it'd be nice to actually share that. So here it is in the chat. So it's soundvision.bandcamp.com, and then you can find their album Rituals there. To answer your question, Rocket Bobsled, yes, I love the M8. It's actually been like my main style of production, or my main tool of production as of the last couple of months. And I've put a lot of work and time into it, and it's been very satisfying for what it is. It's a handheld DAW, basically. So you get a lot of opportunities to do cool stuff with it, and it doesn't feel like you're limited in any way. As long as you're familiar with the style, like how to produce on a tracker, then you'll feel right at home. So this is the song I really wanted to take a look at. How you pronounce that is anybody's guess. What is xiphoid? XY together? I don't know. English. I suck at English. But we'll go ahead and listen to some parts. So we don't get the stream completely DMCA'd. We'll have to like stop. But I kind of just want to take apart some pieces of that and actually even save some of the presets from this song so I can backwards engineer them a little bit. So let's just listen to it for a moment. Try to figure out what's going on here. So that one's a sample. That's that sound. This is probably that like... Nope, that's actually not the hit. The hit's on this. Rasmus Yeen, hope you're doing well. We're actually just listening to a fellow M8 producer's song and getting inspired before I start working on some music. Yeah, he killed it on this album. This album is crazy good. I feel like it could be louder. Let's do this. Tune is such a vibe. I love it. So Rasmus, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Rasmus, that's how you say it. To answer your question, I don't have anything coming up in Seattle right yet. The honest truth behind it, and I try to mention this at least once per stream because this does come up a lot, but I'm happy to answer the question. I had a new child, my first child, I guess, and probably my only child. And so she was born in November, and it's kind of taken up a lot of my bandwidth to do a lot of stuff. But the main reason is that I haven't been doing shows is that she can't be vaccinated. So she has to be at least 6 months old to be vaccinated. So that is, out of abundance of caution, I've chose not to do shows until she can get vaccinated. But there are some pretty big shows on the horizon that hopefully I'll be able to talk about soon. And then like summertime, I will be getting back in the swing of things, and I'll be accepting gigs and bookings and things like that again. But yeah, it's killing me too, dude. Like I'm right there with you. As of March, I think March 11th, like my birthday or a couple days before my birthday, is the like 2-year mark since playing shows. So I haven't played an IRL show in over 2 years. As far as music shows, like going to events and things, I've only gone to 2 events so far. One of which was a friend, and then another one was Porter Robinson. So like, it's been very, very, very scarce. I like don't leave the house at all. It's I'm kind of a hermit right now. Yeah, seeing Boa open for Anamanaguchi, I had tickets for that, and then I had to like give them away. I was very, very jealous to see that event. Not jealous to like be on stage by any means. Like Boa's earned that. Boa's awesome, and you should go support local chiptune music and Boa. But I was jealous because I had FOMO because I wasn't there. I wanted to see it with my own eyes versus video. But yeah, that's I want to be able to be a part of events like that when cool acts come to town. And right now it's kind of me watching from the sidelines, which is a little bit hard. But you can really never tell with this virus. It's in and it's out. And I just want to be safe for my baby. I want to do my part to be safe. I still wear masks. I'll probably continue to wear masks as I travel and play shows, just until she's a little bit older. So you've been leaving the house for work and occasionally going to a show or two. Yeah, it's you got to pick and choose, I feel like. But I mean, I would say it's a different story if I did not have a child, if I'm being honest. I'm triple vaxxed at this point, and they're talking about the 4th, and I'm immune compromised. So I have the opportunity to get number 4 sooner rather than other folks. So, I mean, I'd probably be right there with you. But yeah. You got to go get your second booster. Oh, go get them. Go get them. They're free. They don't cost nothing. You get 5. Oh, no, that's not even a funny joke anymore. I was going to say you get 5G, but like, I mean, it's free. It's worth it. For the peace of mind, if anything, right? But yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I forgot to mention, Jeremy Blake is also local to the Seattle area. I'll drop this in the chat again. You should definitely go pick up this album. And if you decide to buy it, just write a little nice note and say, hey, I saw this on Graz's M8 stream on Twitch. Love the music. Or, whatever. And then he'll know I sent you. But yeah, this one is my favorite from the release. shaker on that one. This is like vocals. I think that was just Crash. What is this one? It's like a background sort of rising noise. I'm gonna make my chat bigger. I cannot see the chat because I'm really blind. There we go. What else we got here? That's pretty cool. I like this. Chord stab. All right, that's one I want to dig into. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to save. I guess I'll just save into here for now. Because you can't make a new folder here, I don't think. But the cool sounds, I'm basically going to like make them as a save file and then kind of dive into them a little bit. Hi-hats. It's kind of round, normal morph bass. We'll save that too, why not? So Rasmus asks, why is it not updating here? By the way, got any tips for someone who produces hyperpop and hip hop, but has never touched a tracker in her life, but wants to make chiptune / chip rock? I think the key to any tracker music is consistency. So I would say if you're interested in getting into tracker music, just diving in and watching as many tutorials as you can. There's a lot of people who are actually putting out really great tutorials for the M8. You can even watch my old M8 videos. I try to explain what it is that I do. Bukimi Mimi also in the chat. Hope you're doing well. So it's it can be a little challenging at first, but I'd say it's very rewarding. I would almost say if you have no musical background experience, learning on trackers, it could be different than learning on like a DAW, because this is a completely different like style. This is a different mindset that you get into for these. 5 pocket operators. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean that's a start. Yeah, I love the M8, so it's really cool. I highly recommend checking them out. They feel very satisfying to hold while you're producing music as well. Even though I'm streaming it up onto the computer, I still use it in hand to make the music. So biggest tip, I guess, sorry, the takeaway here, I'm very ADD today. So the biggest takeaway I would say is watch tutorials, watch a lot of them, and don't be afraid to ask questions of your community. The cool thing is the M8 community is really, really responsive to that and just into making cool stuff. There's a Discord channel where you can ask questions if you're confused and people will help you out. And this is cool because this has come out during the time of YouTube. So when LSDJ and chiptune music first started, there wasn't YouTube. YouTube did not exist. So this is being cataloged in real time. So that's a cool piece of this. So as time goes on, there's going to be a lot of documentation available. But yeah, all of my old streams are also on YouTube. So if you want to check them out, like I've literally started using the M8 as of like 4 months ago. And I feel like I've learned a great deal in a short amount of time. I did, granted, have background in doing music with LSDJ on the Game Boy, and they do share a lot of similarities. But I'd say they are different. They're different breeds. So. Yeah, those people trading floppy disks and all that. That's the true like spirit of this scene. I love that kind of stuff. I hear that FM kind of like weird sound over that. I want to find it. What is that? Oh no, it's just a pulse lead. It's not much to it. Let's see, what is that? Oh, they're sliding the note. Interesting. Awesome. So you found my stuff through that era of music. I mean, I'm kind of new to the scene. I've been making chiptune for a long time. I was making what they call fake bit music, so I wasn't actually making it on the hardware. I was just emulating the hardware. But I would say as of like 7 or 8 years ago is when I really got into it. Yeah, so right around that time. That's around the time I started getting into it. So not too much. Not too much before that. Actually, no, when I got married, so what, 2014, I like literally was like, I spent the last year planning a wedding. Time to time to pick up a new hobby, and that's when I started doing chiptune music on hardware. All right, I'm gonna jump around here a little bit. Is that a sample, that whoosh sound? Let's find out. It is. Okay. Shakers sample. He did so much with so little. This goes to show you, like, good sound design goes a long way. I make highly complex stuff for no good reason because I don't think it sounds good enough, maybe. Like, this just goes to show you that if you have a lot of good elements together, they stand on their own. Oh, that little growl spot. Where is that? Oh, this is cool. What is this? A buzz? It's holding random hold. Awesome. That makes a really cool sound. That sound is pretty cool as well. Let's see, how do you make that? 2 mods. Yeah, I'm gonna say both of those. So we... That's like a 303 kind of sound. That's just a saw. I don't think I need to copy that one. I know how to make those sounds. This one is cool. It's so simple but effective. It's gonna get saved to downloaded folder, and then what was the other one? I really need to utilize the random effect. It goes such a long way. Let's see. This shit's beautiful. Like, this is insane. I really like that. It's just like a simple trance, like plucky saw lead. Oki-chan, hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I can't take credit for this song. I wish I could. No, this is Jeremy Blake's song. It's called Xiphoid, I think is what it's called, on his album Visions. You should go check it out. Go buy it. Throw a couple bucks his way. And you get the files for the M8. So like you can actually go and like remix them and check them out like I'm doing now. I'm basically doing this as like a little palate cleanser because I haven't produced music in like 2 weeks. So I want to like soak it in a little bit, and then we'll hop into something I'm working on. There's a cool sound here. It's like a pad. I want to find it. That sound. Oh, that's the chord stab again. Rocket bobsled. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, it's like shooting out of my mouth. Thank you so much for that follow. Also, a reminder to folks, if you are not already subscribed and you have Twitch Prime, which is a part of Amazon Prime, you can sub for nothing. It costs you nothing. You get 1 free 1 a month. You could pass it to your favorite streamers. I might not be your favorite streamer, but hey, if you have it and you want to just blow it, it's Saturday night. You're like, I'm just going to blow up the Twitch. Great time. Throw it my way. Gets a couple of bucks in my pocket. Doesn't cost you anything. And it makes you get a whole bunch of cool emotes on the page as well. So if you got them and you're confused about what to do with it, might as well drop it. Helps me out a ton too. So I appreciate it either way. All right. So we're going to hop into one of my tracks now and take a look at what I'm working on. So there's a couple of things I've started. I'm not exactly sure where I want to go today as far as music. I have a couple of weird ones. I'm kind of debating which one we should take a look at. What's this one? Oh, this one's kind of loud, but whatever. I was like, I'm going to try to make some breakcore. I haven't tried to make breakcore on here yet. That was just a little doodle. I just wanted to play it because I forgot what it sounded like. Here's the one I've been working on. I don't know where I'm going to go with it. I don't have a tune really planned out yet for it, but I'll just play what I got, and then we'll go from there. I feel like we got a good beat going. I just don't have the tune yet. Yeah, we could do some glitchy vocals over it. I think this is the bass part that I produced, but I don't know how I'm feeling. Let's see here. Easelcat on YouTube. Yes, yeah, we're doing an MH stream tonight. If you want to join the on-screen chat, jump on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Grazcore, and you can hang out with us and the whole gang here in the same place. But yeah, don't know what to do with this one yet. So I'm going to try to play it with this bass part over. I was thinking I could do a cooler bass line, but we'll just see what happens. So I'm going to try to just play that part. No, this is my new one. I'm working on it. It's got a terrible name. We need to name it better. The name of the save file is Boz because it makes me feel like a Boz when I play it, which is not a good pun. See, the dad jokes are starting to poison my brain. I've been a father for 5 months now, almost 5 months, and now the dad jokes are just they're taking over. I'm not long for this world. I'll be fully corny. I was corny before, but it's like we're getting to different levels, you know? But yeah, so this is what I'm working on. I don't know if we're gonna do that one today. Let's take a look at what else I got going. Oh, this one's like just like a simple beat. Exactly, the dad jokes chose me. So that's a beat. We could do that one. What else we got here? Oh, this one's kind of cool. This is like a French house electro sort of thing. So Oki-chan says, so I made a Katamari Damacy OC, but this is making me want to make a thumbnail for Jet Set Radio Future 2. Yeah, go for it. Please. That's what the world needs. Debating about starting something new, or I kind of feel like we should just hang out in this song a little bit more. That one's got the most potential, I feel like. Also, Glenna's home, it looks like already. So, hey, you know, I'm glad to see that you made it home safely. Also, my mom is in the Facebook chat, so that's good. Hey, if you guys want to support me on Twitch, come on over to twitch.tv/Grozcore and drop your Twitch primes. Mom. So I think we're going to work on like a bass of some kind here so we can get a good tone. So we'll just try to work on some design here. Let's just start something from scratch, or rather, we'll take one of those things that Jeremy Blake had. I feel like this is a nice simple round bass. So they can't see I can see all the chats from everywhere. I see that Oki-chan was like, hi, Graz's mom. They can't see your chats, but I can see everybody else's chats because I'm streaming to multiple platforms at the same time. But now I'll say it. There you go. Yeah, so Oki-chan says hi to my mom. And I'm hopefully they reciprocate. So let's see here. Let's just make this grittier. Let's just put some post additive distortion to this. Ooh, that's got a nice little ring at the beginning. I like that. Ooh, that's kind of nasty. So I think what we can do here, which might make it cool, is we'll have it go up in an octave. Like, let's see here. That's the note up. Or we'll start higher and go lower. start them lower. Actually. Well, that's a weird sound though. Kind of like that. Let's have the volume go up higher so it doesn't like kill you at the beginning. And then what we're going to do here is we'll put a slide note of like 4 or 5 to that, so then when it hits... I don't like that. It's too unruly. Let's scale it back. I like that a little bit more. We can make it even lower. And then we'll use, what, vibrato? Let's just get it really, really going on that. That's a cool start. All right, so we have that. We could change the shape a little bit too, where we start as... Whoa, that's really weird. It's like the sound of like when you hit something underwater while you're underwater. That was totally unintentional. Uh-oh, everything crashed. The internet go out too? Let's take a look. I don't know what the heck just happened here. Drop a comment in the chat if you can still hear me. I can't tell if the internet went out or not. You can still hear me? Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It made it look like I lost everything, which is not good. So let's see here. What is that oscillator shape? We're on oscillator 12. That's what we wanted. 11, 12. There we go. So what key were those other notes in? I'm also going to mark this so I remember it. It says it's an A. I don't remember what that is, if it's actually an A. Alright, so it's an A sharp. So we're going to go ahead and just pull that instrument here. Oops, 13. Let's let the speed of that go a little bit faster. There we go. Let's also make it louder. no, it's just not hitting good. Not hitting the way I want it to. All right, we're just going to dig into some other sounds. So Oki-chan says, same team as Jet Set Radio Future is coming out with a new game called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk in 2022. Yeah, it's the spiritual successor of Jet Set Radio. It's super cool. I am so down to play it. I can't wait for it to come out. Yeah, they like use Heelys or something, or not Heelys, soaps. Those like shoes you can like grind rails and stuff with. I think is what they're wearing in that. Let's just try to use the buzz maybe. Oh, this is so nice. I'm seeing people make friends in the chat. This is the way it should be. So yeah, I would say most people that hang out in this chat, and if you're here watching a relatively dry and uneventful production stream, that you're probably in the right place to make some genuine solid friends. So go ahead and I would say it's a safe space to make buds. I almost feel like I like the way that this sounds, but I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I just take this existing instrument that we made here, or that one that Jeremy made, and just throw it on here and see what happens. Let's get rid of that one. So we'll try to do it with the bass. I don't know if I'm feeling that or not. Maybe let's start something from scratch. Let's just go for that. I mean, I feel confident in kind of just throwing stuff at the wall and kind of seeing what sticks today. There's no right or wrong answers here, so let's just go for it. We'll just try something new and go from there. So if anybody's got a suggestion, a style or something like that that we should just go for, I'm down for it. Like, why not? Let's try something new here, or any ideas whatsoever. Or I can just mess around until we think of something cool. So right now what I'm doing is I'm actually priming. These are just basically placeholders, so These 000 ones are just blank spots. And then these FF ones here are kill commands. So this is basically mutes the tracks or just gives you spacers so that you can start building stuff out. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Come on. Darn it. There we go. That's how you move it. See, it's like 2 weeks out of like not producing music and I'm already like forgetting the muscle memory. All right, let's see here. Let's just start to make noises. We're gonna go ahead and just go with an instrument here. That's muted. Always get nostalgic for Need Your Love. Yeah, it's kind of a nostalgic tune, isn't it? Here, we're gonna go ahead and remove that tone. We're gonna add some bass tone to it, so we're gonna use it. We should probably add that to the end here. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm doing a little bit of quick FM synthesis. Let's go ahead and put saw 6 over here. Yeah. And then we'll put the sine wave over here so it has more impact. We could try to just make some chiptune noises. That's always a solid plan too. I've really not produced too much chiptune on this, so why not? We'll go for it. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're just gonna do the whole gosh darn thing here. So let's go and let's see here. Why not? It's a Saturday night. We can have a little bit of chiptune as a treat. Let's do it. Why not? All right, so volume. I'm making a kick drum right now, so we're just gonna go for it. Volume, pitch. We're gonna do exponential down. That's too quick. Ramp down. Faster. We gotta hold it at the end. It's interesting because I really haven't tried to do too much chiptune on here yet, so it's gonna be experience. Is this the best note for this? Where are we at? It sounds so thin. We need to hold it a little bit. There we go. Better cut off. There we go. All right, so we got that. We're gonna make it beefy. Oops, not that. Let's do the classic chiptune shuffle. What is that? 5/7, I think is what it is, or 7/5. Oh, I know why this doesn't feel as beefy. We do not have the compression turned on. That is why. Okay, we'll get there. Nice and beefy now. You're curious what games will come to mind from the chiptune nostalgia. Your guess is as good as mine. I want that to be deeper. So let's do this. Nope. There we go. That's a pretty solid chiptune kick. Or we have, there we go. The triangle kick's pretty solid too. Yeah, I like that. So usually in chiptune music, what we'll do here is we'd have the bass and the kick on the same thing. So we'll go ahead and make a kick or a bass now. So I'm gonna be lazy. I'm pretty sure I made like a FM style or a wave channel style bass before on this. So we're gonna go ahead and look for that. Let's see, where's it in the bundles? Nope. Let's go back. Instruments, yeah. Packs, Graz, and then it's somewhere in here. Let's see. I think I labeled them as chip. That's a chip pad, chip build, another chip build. Not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Let's remove the reverb though. There we go. And then we're going to change the speed so this goes a lot faster. Oh, this wants to be on its own channel. Yeah, let's give it the room to breathe. So we're going to go ahead and create a new one here. There we go. We got some baseline chiptune action going on here. And we'll just do a nice little subby bass on here. Actually, you want to copy this. What are we doing here? Let's copy that. And we're just going to keep that completely open. And then we're going to hop it. And then we're going to change the speed of this, get it nice and fast. Oh, that's what is this ramping? I'm confused here. Oh, we got that backwards. It needs to be 7/5. This does sound different. What did I do? I broke something here. Let's reload it. There we go. right, so we're getting there. I think we just need like a simple bass here. Let's... We do not have any bass on this though, so let's get some bass going on here. Want some triangle wave? Yeah. Whoa. So to get the real like chiptune sound to like is to like basically use the automation here, because old chiptune doesn't have that nice smooth volume automation. So let's not even use that. There we go. I don't know if I'm particularly feeling that note, but well, now we got the oomph behind it. Okay, so now we have that. Let's see here. The easiest way to kind of get that like really good chiptune vibe is an arpeggio. But before we do that, I'm going to try something that's going to try to spur some ideas. And what it is There's a thing, if I remember where it's located. Here, it's up here. Scale. So scale is really cool for a number of reasons. But this basically, you can change the scale of the instrument, so it will only play select instruments. It's almost like auto tune for chiptune music. So it makes it so that all the notes sound good together. You're hitting all the white keys, you're hitting all the black keys. You're basically just making it so that all the instrumentation will play together in a good way. So now that we have this, so now I'm going to try to make an arpeggio with that pluck. That pluck. I like that part of it. Let's I don't know if I like that key though, so we might work on this a little bit. Oh, Wheels is in here? Oh, hey. Hope you're doing good, Wheels. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing great. I don't like how happy this is sounding. I want this to sound sad. Let's put it in minor. What am I doing? So, we are in minor. Okay. But basically, it's going to help us find a note until it feels good. Or just until something feels right, you know? I realize I'm like looking at my face. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, I like that more. That feels cool. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have it basically suction up like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a sidechain. I don't think that's the right bass note for this, so we'll take that out for now, but can kind of get us an idea where we're going. Hell yeah. I like that so much more already. What are you guys feeling? Feeling good? And we'll just do a double kick on that part. I should actually lower the notes a little bit or the volume for instrumentation purposes. Things can get really noisy, so you want to leave a little bit of room for yourself. This is kind of turning into like, it could go anyway. It could turn into like some weird like hard trance sort of vibe. Cold hands in the chat. Hope you're doing well. My hands are nice and clammy from the M8. So I'm seeing a lot of new faces in here. So one quick thing I want to remind you guys, if you're not already subscribed, that's great. You don't have to subscribe, but at very least, give me a follow. It really helps the channel out and then gives people notifications when I do the other streams, like the DJ streams, because I love to have people in there for these. I get it. These ones might not be the most entertaining, but I was going to produce music anyway. So this is a good time for you to get in and hang out. So if you want to talk and hang out, this is a great stream for it. But also, if you're not already following, give a follow to that or any other social medias. You can follow me at all of the social medias at Grazcore. I think it literally is Grazcore on all of them. Let me confirm that. See, I'm self-conscious. That's why I'm just like, it's boring. You don't want to know about this. But I'm glad you're having a good time. You're learning something. That's what it's here for. That's what I'm trying to do. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep on rolling along here. Oops, I did that wrong. Cool. What was it? 6? That's what it was. Cool. All right. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to transpose one of these so you can actually see. There you go. There we go. It's got a good shuffle to it. So what is that? That was down to what's 1, 2, 3 notes. So we're going to drop this 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. All right. There we go. That's feeling cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy that over, and then we're going to just throw that up an octave. So it changes it a little bit. And then on this one, we're going to go ahead and do a little snare roll, or a little kick roll. That's not what I meant to do, but that sounds cool. And then we're going to hit like a little clap. So I suck at making FM claps, so I'm going to borrow one from a friend. I'm going to call a friend on this one. Let's just change all the instrumentation on all these so they all are where they're supposed to be. And let's go over to what Mikey 303 stuff. He's got some good percussion. I like that. That's a nice solid clap. And we're going to hit some big delay on that. All right, here we go. This is what we got so far. And then after that part, we're going to throw in the bass. So we could do that. We could, so Cold Hands 42 says you could do some noise with that. Yeah, honestly, so we have that limiter on it, but we can do post additive on it. That definitely makes it sound like a more human type clap, that's for sure. So what we'll do here is we'll do amp. We'll start at 60 and we'll ramp it down. So we're going to change that to amp, and we're going to go hold ramp down. Oh, we gotta turn it down. It's actually not gonna do anything otherwise. There we go. There's a whole bunch of emojis. I did not get the notification of what that was, though. So let me take a look so I can thank you properly. What did you do? Who did what? We got a reminder to hydrate. Also, Shattered Emerald with the raid. Thank you so much. 9 viewers coming and hanging out. So yeah, we got that nice little moist crew coming in here. I don't know why I said moist. I don't know. If you've been partying for a long time, you're gonna get moist. So I just imagine people have been partying so hard at Shattered Emerald that they're moist. They're coming in to chill and hang out. They're having a moist moment. But welcome Raiders, Shattered Emerald, solid folks. I believe you guys had Super K on just a little bit ago, so thank you so much for raiding on into us. We're doing a production stream, an M8 stream on hardware, and we're making a chiptune banger right now. So if you're into chiptune music or you're into electronic music, you came to the right place. Drop a like, a follow, a sub, whatever you want, and then you can get notifications when we do these more regularly. We also do DJ streams as well, and have also done streams for Shattered Emerald. So thank you guys kindly for hanging out here on a Saturday night watching some music production. We just built a clap, or I guess modified a clap. Here's your round of applause for coming in and raiding. Thank you. All right, so let's see what we got so far. It could be lower. Let's do the longer, like that. Longer? Longer and deeper? Always longer and deeper. Well, that's nice and crunchy. And then, well, let's add a hold to that. Feels good, bro. Okay. I feel like I just want to go for it, and we're just going to proactively add like, I have this like Psy, what is it called? Psytrance bass that I've already made. I just want to throw it in here. Shattered Emerald, hope you're doing well. Thanks for the raid. We really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and look for that that Psytrance bass. And I can chiptune it up. It was made with a chiptune instrument. I just made it try to make it sound more human. Because I mean, most things are based off of like three wave sounds anyways, so everything technically can sound like chiptune if you just you finesse it a little bit. So I think that's what we'll do here. Where's my Psytrance bass at? There's some good kick or gabber kicks, not what we're looking for though. Where's the Psytrance at? Why did I not? That's a nice, good, hard trance thing. If you're not awake, this will wake you up. Just set your alarm and have it be this. There's a Psy bass. I feel like the deeper one sounds better. So we're gonna finagle this one a little bit. We're just gonna change it to a. There we go. I'm going to throw it on its own channel just for a minute, though, to let it breathe and get it built the way we want. There we go. It's got the resonance we're looking for. Yeah, that feels good. What do y'all think? Feeling good? We can make it more chiptune though. I think what we'll do here is we'll change the oscillator. So oscillator basically is like the main key magic to chiptune music, and when the oscillator changes quickly from like 3 or 4 different waves, it's kind of what gives you that chiptune kind of sound. Like have it hop back from there. We're also going to change the speed of that oscillator so it let's give it a little bit more room to breathe there. Oops. Go back. I lost it already. There we go. That feels very, very chiptuney already now. And then if we change the multi, I think that's really what's going to push that over the edge for like that chiptune sound. Is this? Oh, it is relative. Okay. So what relative means is that when you add these, they're additive, and they will, instead of change it to the multi-parameter for this synth, it's actually just going to do math and add on top of it. So this is adding 10 notations, it's adding another 10 after that. So you gotta be like, gotta be thinking with adding and subtracting. So I think a good way to do this where it feels right is we'll add 4, add 4, add 4, and then, or add 16 rather. 4 of these sets of 16 on every tick. There we go. That's so that clap is so much louder than everything else. Oh, we can do the re-trigger on there. Let's try this. I got a cool idea here. So what we're going to do here for the effects is we're going to do hop command. Where's T-hop? T-hop, there it is. And we're going to hop to 8. We're going to go ahead and have this one go up an octave. And then we'll copy this over again. And then what note does that go over to? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, and then is that at D? What that is at D? Is that really right? Okay, here we go. I just want like a real clap on that. I know we said we were going to try to make like authentic chiptune kind of vibe, you know, don't use any samples, but that's the key to my heart. I like having actual samples. So don't kill me in the comments over it. Let me have this. Just let me have it. So we're going to use, I want to use like a 909 pack, because 909s is like my favorite drum machine. So we're just gonna use that. Use these slices. Let's have that up a little bit higher. Yeah, see how much nicer that feels? That's the way it's supposed to feel. And then what we'll do is then we'll use the 909 hi-hat and go from there. So paste that good stuff down, and then we also have to change to turn transpose off on that. There we go. And the reason for that is we're using scale. So basically when we use scale, what that is going to do is it's actually going to change the notes down to weird octaves, and it's actually going to allow us to miss out on certain sounds. Because normally it would just go from G to A, but because we have the scale on, it'll just do all sorts of weird funky stuff. So don't question it. It just makes it work. A lot of trial and error has gone into me being like, why isn't this working? And that's the reason why. Don't have a good answer as to why, other than math. All right, so we got that. And now what we're doing is, crap, I messed that up good. We're gonna add a little bit of delay on this because it kind of hard cuts. There we go. Now we get that nice little suction kind of feeling. There we go. So now you get an idea of what we're getting towards. 2 kicks on that. I don't know why that was like that. All right, so we got that. Copy this bad boy over, and then there we go. And then this one, we're going to change it just a little bit more. So this last note, or this last phrase, is going to be a filter down. Oh, that's filter type, not filter oscillation. Where's the cutoff? There it is. So we got that, and that's just gonna cut downward. We got Monotony in the chat. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing some M8ing. Just a little tiny bit of M8ing today. Let's add the reverb build up too. That feels like that makes sense. So we're gonna go like that. We'll drop it back a little bit. All right, there we go. This one, we're gonna try something a little bit different. So this last one, we're gonna basically do a hard cut. You haven't used yours yet. Oh my gosh, it's a great time. Great time to get started. I gotta say, it's super powerful. I'll tell you what, Monotony, what I'll do here is, it's your lucky day. I'll show you an unreleased track, just a little bit of it, to get you on board to work on stuff on your M8, because I am so in love with this thing. I want everybody to like really get into it. You've had it since the first run from the Patreon, but you've been slacking on music stuff. You know, totally valid too. I mean, I took 8 months off of music for no apparent reason, not having a kid or anything like that. Like I just was very overwhelmed. Life can get overwhelming, to say the least. So what I'm saying here is you're in good company. It happens, and sometimes you're just not feeling it. And if you don't feel it, like, that's valid, because you got to be in a good mindset to make cool stuff. And sometimes, you know, it manifests in different ways. So you've been doing visuals, you've been doing, you know, other things like that. Those are all valid ways to like show people your talent in art. So don't feel like you're like stuck. Like, I have to make music, otherwise I'm not going to succeed in, you know, whatever venture that it is that I'm doing. So don't be afraid to express yourself in other ways. Like, I started doing art, like graphic design and other stuff when I was trying to figure out my brain before becoming a dad. So yeah, hopefully it's not unsolicited advice. I'm sorry if it is. I'm not trying. I'll get off my soapbox, but I like to advocate for people's mental health more than anything else, other than just like, oh, you should be making art all the time. Like, our brains aren't wired for that. It happens when it happens, and that's okay. So we're going to listen to this little tiny bit of audio, and then I'll show you an unreleased track to get you on board, Monotony. So do not leave. You're not allowed to leave. Well, you can leave if you want to, but I want to show you some cool stuff. All right, cool. So that's what we've made here so far. What are we naming it? We need a name. First name that gets thrown in the chat, I will name my save file as that. I've regretted it before, and I'll regret it again. So what do we got? Who's got it? I also have to realize there's a delay here, but first name, I will call it that. Let's hope it's not a very bad word. I will not be able to do this, and there's a lot of people in the stream. But for now, I feel safe in my suggestion. Here we go. Nothing. Goose egg. Goose egg it is. All right. Goose egg. Goose egg looks weird when you put the lack of spaces in there. All right, so now I want to show you something that is completed that I've finished. It's out the door. It's ready to go. This is actually my next single that's coming out, and it was all made on the M8, and I'm super proud of it. I feel like it doesn't sound like it's made on the M8, so and it just kind of shows the power of it. So let's go ahead and hop into this. Might have to turn down the volume a little bit so we can jam out. Let's see here. That was a song I'm pretty sure was started on a stream, so I'm gonna see how far they can come. But highly recommend checking out the M8. Here's a good little, let's talk about the M8. So if you do not know what we're talking about, M8 is incredibly hard to search on the internet. So we're gonna go ahead and, what is it? Oh, I actually have it right here. What am I doing? There we go. The M8 is by a company called Dirty Waves, and for the price of $550, you get the M8, which is an awesome piece of hardware. That thing, whoa, I zoomed in too far. Yikes. Okay. So you get that awesome piece of kit. You also get a case and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's made by one person, so it's really worth it. Highly recommend it. They are expensive, I get that, but they have an alternative version that you can build called the Headless. They have instructions. You can build it for $50 and then do all of this on your computer. So check them out if you haven't already. So dirtywaves.com. The M8 tracker is what is available. Highly recommend it. Yeah, it comes with the case and all that cool stuff. I bet if you hit up Tim, I bet you could buy a case from him directly. I don't think they sell them individually. That's a good question. The hat's pretty cool too. I should have worn the hat today. I'm totally a fanboy for this. I don't have these things, but I will admit that I have the hat. I have it in black. It's good times. It's like you've bought the Porsche. Why would you not buy the Porsche jacket, right? Like, I got to tell people that I have the Porsche. But that was completely funded through the stream to get this device. So the new computer that we're streaming on And then this device was all through like a year of grinding, doing other DJ streams on this old computer right here. Let me go over there. This old computer right here is where we did the stream for like a year and a half. And it's a 2012 MacBook Pro. It's good. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't do it well anymore though, because it's old and it's like not made for streaming, but it's still like a very good old computer. But that wasn't cutting it, so I'm glad that we were able to deafen myself as I'm moving things. But I'm very glad that we were able to like hit that goal and then have some left over to also do this. So it's kind of been funding the new types of streams that we've been doing. So thank you all for doing that, doing those Twitch Prime subs or donating during the Please Ray from Home streams. It really does mean a lot. Helps me produce music so that we can then make more opportunities to make more cool stuff, because now we have a cool computer to do it with. So with that, let's hop back into the song we were working on. So let's see here. What do we call it? Goose Egg. Yeah, that MacBook definitely does have some history. It's got some battle damage too. I don't know if you can see it. I actually dropped it for the very first time, even though it's been to like 100 gigs right here, and it got like really, really gnarled. Very sad. But I was like, wow, it's lasted for like 10 years. 10 years and nothing had happened to it. And then like it literally just fell off my desk last week and got gnarled on a mic stand. Yeah, the Raver-Tooth Tiger stickers. I haven't been doing a lot with Raver-Tooth Tiger, to be honest. I've been feeling a little guilty about that, but I just haven't had time. Like, I thought I would do more with it. Your priorities change, you know, you get older, and there's certain things that you can and can't take on. I have too many projects to take on, so right now it's kind of just in this like weird hiatus, but I'm glad you see it and recognize it. A lot of time and energy went into that whole project. So I think what we need here is some sub bass. Or almost like a donk. A donk on this part. Just go for it. We'll just donk it up. A sub and a donk, I think, is what we need. I almost feel like yeah, knowing your limits, I feel, is crucial. And it took me a long time to like not overcumber myself with a lot of things that I didn't need to do. So there is a book that my workplace actually got me on board to read, or I guess start reading. What was that person's name? Rowan McGowan or something McGowan? I'll look it up real quick. I know this is not what you guys are here for, to hear the fundamental properties of like figuring out how to task manage, but whatever, you know, let's pull it up. This is kind of like a book that they make you read in like corporate America. Greg McCown is the name of this person. Let me pull it up. Let me make sure there's nothing inappropriate in my in my Amazon cart. Okay. Oh my God, it's so bright. God, it's so bright. It's blinding. Look at my face here. I'm gonna make this thing smaller. Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe I'll just add the link instead, because man, that's blindingly bright. So there's this book called Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less, and it is by Greg McCown. And it basically is the idea of understanding where when you have too many tasks on your plate, when to choose to delegate your work and do other things like that. Determine the things that are really important to you, what you can do with your time to make it the most effective. So really cool book, highly recommend it. And basically it can help you if you're like a person like me who wants to do 1,000 things at the same time. you know, telling you how to like pursue having a team of people to do that. So like knowing how to delegate that work to other folks, it's really a game changer. But yeah, Greg McGowan, Essentialism, throw it in there. Oh, cool. Matt Scratch in here. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably crazy where you're at as far as time goes. 5:30 a.m. Yeah, we're doing a tracker stream right now, and you caught me at a weird time where we're talking about the fundamental properties of essentialism, which is kind of a weird thing to talk about. But we're basically talking about like how I used to run a project called Raver 2 Tiger, but realized that it was kind of like something that my heart didn't have time to like fully commit to, and like knowing when to like choose to do that with projects and picking your projects. And then that's how that came up. But right now we're producing like a chiptune, psytrance, I guess, thing. This. So we're gonna go ahead and put a donk on it, because why not? We were joking, but I think that a donk might be the appropriate thing in this particular junction. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. The donk might be a bad choice. So I think Mikey had a good donk. Let's get that woodier sounding one. Yeah, the donk has a place in my heart forever. This one hits so low, I don't know if it's gonna work for me. Let me modify it a little bit. You just got back from a gig and you're pretty drunk. Love it. What kind of gig was it? Or where were you at, I guess is a better question, because knowing what part of the UK you're in can kind of give me an idea of like who you were playing with. I don't know. Instantly when anybody says I'm pretty drunk, I'm like, oh, you were hanging out with the off me nut people. That's my vibe. That's what I think. Oh, okay. I actually don't know. Bristol City sound system called Critica. Yeah, off me nut. Yeah, because they're, what are they in? They're in gosh, Steel City, whatever the heck that's called. Forget the name of it now. And why isn't it escaping me right now? Sheffield, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, so it's critical. Okay, I read that way wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty dyslexic too, so it doesn't help anything. This is inadvertently already turning into the sound of another song that I finished recently. Yeah, trackers are different. I didn't start working on trackers until like 2014. So it's I mean, I've been doing it for a while now, but it's, you know, time sneaks up on you like that. But yeah, it's a new thing, for relatively new, because I mean, I've been producing for almost 20 years at this point. So like, what, 5 to 7 years of practice in trackers is less than half of my time producing music. But yeah, it kind of sounds like this. So the tracker that we're using, Matt Scratch, is the M8 tracker by Dirty Waves. It's a hardware tracker, emulates the style of the LSDJ tracker for the Nintendo Game Boy DMG-01. So it shares a lot of similarities to that. It was made by somebody who makes chiptune music, and he was like, I want to take it to the next level, make my own project. This is completely made by one person. So his name's Tim, or Trash80, and he's produced this and put this whole project out on his own. Yeah, it's pretty slick. It's made super sturdy. Really love it. And it's cool. It casts to the computer as well. So I have like a Chrome instance open where you can see and hear what I'm doing. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I recommend checking it out. Always throw it on the screen here. Oop, not that one. So Dirty Waves, or dirtywave.com is where you can get it located there. Yeah, this tune, I think this is going to be the second single of the new album. I'll just go to the second drop, because the second drop hits hard. And then we'll get back into the other one. Yeah.
Terrified to see you hiding in the darkness. Colder when it's twilight.
Oh, that's not right. That's the first drop. This is what I meant to go to. I'm hyped for that one to come out. So we're kind of like in that same like valley, that kind of vibe. So let's kind of chase that vibe a little bit. I don't know if I'm feeling that. I kind of feel like we need a psytrance kind of vibe, but I don't know. That bass is just not hitting the way I want it to. Oh, that might be cool to just have like a Reese kind of rolling. That one's not pitched well. Yeah, we could do a little acid line. I kind of just want to just make an acid line over to like see how that would sound. So good call, Matt. We're gonna go ahead and just pull up. What is it? We got an acid one. I want to modify this one a little bit, and we're gonna use post additive distortion. Maybe we want the. There we go. But you're borrowing the TD3 at the moment, and it's really fun. Yeah, I love that. I'm a sucker for any clear electronic as well. They make the purple, the like clear purple one of that, and I'm all in just based on like the color scheme alone. Because as you can see, I like customizing things, and like most of my gear is either like pink or purple, like so it's got like that with it. Yeah, I love them. And the yellow one's iconic as well, so I like that it like comes stock with like a little smiley face on it. That's pretty rad. So, all right, we have this going, and we're gonna do two things here. What we're gonna do is you can do this thing where it'll basically automatically modulate and build this up for you. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And what are we going to modulate here? Where's this? That inadvertently is hitting super hard. You're borrowing the yellow one? Rad. So we'll start repeat and repeat on that. We'll have that go up quicker. And then what we're going to do here is use the resonance on that. So let's just listen to that on its own real quick. And we can see it building right here. All right, so we got that with the resonance building, and then we are going to do the cutoff frequency as well, and that's not going to go as fast. Ooh, that gets unruly pretty quick. Maybe we should lower the volume on it a little bit, just so it doesn't get too crazy. Well, maybe let's do this. Let's start it at the end. So the cutoff will live here. And then it kind of gives it a little bit of time to breathe. We're also going to do this. So we've been kind of doing this faux, or I guess you'd call it like a faux, kind of like a sidechain kind of vibe. So we're going to go and keep doing that. So we'll do it on all of those. That feels good. Let's drop it down a little bit on volume though, just so it doesn't get too crazy. All right, here's your suggestion, Matt. Let's see how it sounds. That needs to be down at octave. Hold on. That's not hitting the right frequency. I almost feel like I should start it at a higher resonance, just so it starts with a little bit more oomph. Because at that end, it gets pretty cool sounding, but we kind of want to start it there. So maybe even if we don't affect the resonance in this way, we will start the resonance. That's the wrong one. I meant cut off. Cut off, our old friend. Oh, that's not going to do it because it's... Yeah, I see. Okay. We're going to start it up. So there's another thing that Mikey built into this to like give it that authentic kind of like a 303 sound. Is there's this resonance and decay difference. So basically at the end of a 16 bar pattern, this would basically change. I don't know exactly what it does, but it does make it sound like it is on hardware more. It's like that last note kind of bleeds into the next at the beginning of a chain on a 303. And so what we'll do here is we will add this by doing a T-hop. Let's see here. Which is a table hop that will push it to sound more like that. So these T-hop 2 is what we need to go to. I think this is actually just an accent, is what it's doing. Let's drop that down volume a little bit further. Those are words. Let's drop the volume down a little bit further is what I meant to say. So it's hitting E on there. Let's try E as the baseline note. That actually sounds pretty good like that. I don't know if that's the forever bass here. I'm having such a hard time kind of figuring out what needs to go here. I'm out of practice, admittedly. It's been, what, 3 weeks since I started working on a track. It's been a busy month, so I haven't really had a lot of time. Yeah, I'm looking for this is the temporary. It's looking for its forever home, the bass. The bass is looking for its forever home. So I'm really uncertain on what that looks like. But we're going to keep trying until something feels good. Well, the thing for me is I got really inspired and I built out I did 5 or 6 songs in a month. And then I was I expended all of my production energy. Yeah, techno. I'd love to hear that actually. You doing techno? I mean, you already did the amen for techno, so just going straight to techno. It seems like the appropriate move, but yeah, let me check that out at some point. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, it was a lot of weird stuff too, a lot of different stuff. Sorry to keep changing projects, but there's a lot of cool things I'm really excited to show, and these are really the only place to do it. I made this really cool old school jungle kind of vibe track. Not just jungle, but jungle techno too. I can't give too much of the album away. I really want to. I want to play more. I assure you, but I need to like not give it all away. But there's a lot. There's a lot more where that came from. Very excited to have that release come out. And also Beta is in the chat. Hope you're doing well. I wear that Supreme shirt all the time, so I do appreciate it. Yeah, that was the tune that stirred people awake. Now we got tons of folks in the chat now. Hope you guys are all doing well. We got Nox Moderato. Also, to answer your question, Matt, yes, I do have Discord. I don't remember what social medias we share together. I think we're friends on Facebook. Just send me a DM on Facebook at some point, or just do it now, and then I'll hit you up later with the details on Discord. I don't remember how to like give Discord information. I'm really bad at it, and I have like a person, like a fan who's like, I'll build you a Discord. You need a Discord. Let's do it. And I'm like, I don't know how to use it. I'm like kind of a noob when it comes to that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll figure out how to do it. Oh, that was you. Oh yeah, it was you. Ah, Oki-chan. Yeah, I'm, thank you so much. Instagram's great. Yeah, see, I'm very much a noob at, when it comes to Discord, almost to the point that I didn't realize the username of the person who helped build a Discord. So there you go. But yeah, some point soon I'll do it. I've been getting more used to it. I've had a couple of friends who like hit me up on there regularly. That's like their main form to like communicate with. So I kind of have to learn it. But I am a creature of habit. As you can't tell, I'm using like predicated knowledge from a 25-year-old tracker to produce music versus learning current DAWs and production. Yeah, I need some mods. I need a good set of mods. I think that would help as well. We'll get there. We'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, this thing can do a lot of cool stuff. I made like a sub-focus or a metric style track. If you know who Metric is, the drum and bass producer. Let me pull that one up. The song, I think they did the song Hackers, I think is the name of the song. Basically was like, I want to try to make that vibe of a song with the M8. And so I did like a little like thought experiment where basically I just tried to make that sound, not spend too much time on it. Where is it? You get the idea. But yeah, it's pretty powerful. If you know how to do FM synthesis as well, it will go a long way, especially with this program. It gives you a lot of the tools that are not normally available for tracking. to, do some really interesting modulation. All right, let's build out some 909 drums. I think that'll actually help out a lot here. Cool, I just got your message, Matt. All right, so we're just going to do a quick like 909 hi-hat. Oki-chan, I can blame a lot of things on being a new dad. I've found the ability, it's the life hack that no one told you about. You're like, oh man, I'm so tired. Baby, it's not the fact that I stayed up too late playing video games. No, it's baby. The baby kept me up all night. I'm forgetful by nature, so I'm already a very forgetful person. I have a terrible memory. If I did drugs, I'm sure it would be completely over for me. I would not be able to function anywhere in society. But my terrible brain is, it's okay because I say I have dad brain, and that's fine. People can accept that. They're like, oh yeah, he's a new dad, of course. Yeah, that must be it. He's not an idiot. It's going well, Matt. I appreciate the asking. Yeah, so we're new to baby life. We're 4 or 5 months in at this point. I mean, dad hype. I like it. I'll take it. I'm new to dad life, but I like being a dad. I've always enjoyed children. I always thought they're fun to be around, and you treat them like little people, and then they'll have personalities of their own. So. We treat her like a little person, and she acts the part. So yeah, it's good times. Yeah, baby did have a good choice with Snorlax. Yeah, that is. I feel like that's her starter. But we'll let her choose when she's a little bit older what her starter Pokemon is. So then we're going to go ahead and do the double hat. There we go. And then we can probably do like a snare roll at the end of this. Like, we'll see how that fits with this. Or we'll just keep that empty there. Oh, I totally goofed that up. I'll blame it on the dad brain. The dad brain did that. It wasn't me. It's the dad brain. Okay. Did I do it right this time? Yes, I did. Okay. Blame it on the dad brain. Here we go. This is a little... I need to tighten that up a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change the volume automation, turn the decay down. Yeah, it certainly is. My brain, I gotta say, the less sleep I get, the better I think it is for like spurring some like good production ideas. Like at my most sleepiest is when I was like, cool, time to start the M8. Like I had 2 months off of work for parental leave with the kid, and basically I was like, she sleeps so much right now, I can plug in headphones while she's sleeping And she's like, right here in my arm, I'm going to learn the M8. So it's good. I don't recommend much of anything else being sleep deprived, but this is low stakes. Like, I'm not going to hurt anybody with being really tired using the M8. But yeah, I made some really weird music. I feel like we need that needs to be a clap. Yeah, that's what that needs to be. And then we'll add a delay to this to give a more of a little accent. I could throw a snare on the second. Oh, I'm goofy, and there's already a clap over here. Where is it? Where's that clap? So let's we'll roll into this one. We'll turn the filter on. There we go. So here's our chance to add a nice, like, quick and dirty sub here. So we've kept that open. So let's go ahead and pull up our sub bass here. I have a pre-made sub bass. This is the other thing that's very powerful with the M8 that doesn't share a lot of similarities with like LSDJ. Normally you have to make a patch book. I don't have it in front of me because I don't need it anymore, or don't need it as frequently. But when you make music on a Game Boy, basically you have to have a patch book of like, these are my sounds that I normally make. So I have it written down in like a little notebook, and then I'll reference the notebook and be like, all right, this is how I put in the code, because you have to do it manually. There's no way to like cut and paste it from one save to another save. So that's really a big pain in the butt, but the M8 can definitely do that. So it saves a lot of time in that regard. So now I have this big old stack of presets that I've made, and super helpful. So we're going to look for the quick. Where's the quick sub? There's quick sub. Let's probably hit it F4. So we'll try it at 3, actually. It's not hitting the resonance I want, so let's find that sweet spot. Want it to like feel like it's moving us, shaking us. let's load my preset back up. That's the only bad thing about using headphones. I have a hard time gauging sub bass. Like I can tell like an A feels good. Yeah, I think we just need to be higher up. And then we're gonna go ahead and turn the hold down. Oh, that post definitely adds a lot to it. There we go. That's feeling much more chunky. So what we're going to do here now, since we have like a good thing kind of going, things are starting to run into each other though sonically. So this program does not have a sidechain function, but there's a couple of cool ways we can get around it. So what I'm doing here now is I'm actually just moving stuff around a little bit. I normally have my drums on this other side here. So I'm going to move these around. All right. And I know that we're going to want to sidechain that. What is this? Yeah, let's sidechain that. So 3, 4, and 1. Or 1, 3, 4 is a good way to look at it. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to make a fake sidechain. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is use a table. A table is basically like a unit of automation commands that is assignable to any instrument. So basically we can get it to trigger whenever any of these notes hit. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use a volume automation for track. Where is this? Track automation for 1. What did we say it was? 1, 3, and 4. Which is good because we have 3 levels of automations. 1, 3, and 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sweep them upward to their normal volume, which is E here. So that means we got to go boom, boom, boom to that, or whoop, not to that E. I think it's easier to keep it split up like that. So we'll get it to that E. And now what I'm going to do here is go up like that. Oops, deleted that. Try again. So building this out quickly here, I'm just going to take those slopes, copy them over. And then what we're going to do is put a hop command in here. So once it hops back there, it will set the parameter to hold on that volume. So it doesn't cycle back to the beginning of that, which is what we don't want to do because we want the volume to go up and then stay up. So now that we've done that, it should give us that kind of pulsating kind of sound. And what we'll do to like confirm that is, so I did the math wrong on that. There we go. We'll listen to it by itself first. See now, there we go. We got that chugging kind of sound. So we're going to change the speed of this table. I think it's that speed. I think that's the fast speed. So now it's really gonna have that good chugging kind of like automation sound. And see, we're keeping it open on this one. We don't have that side chain. And then when it hits here is where it'll change it up. So I actually want to not completely turn these off. So we do have a little bit of movement. So what we're going to do here is change that. So there we go. I feel like that sounds a little bit better. And then also what we're going to do to kind of add some movement to this is we're going to go ahead and change this one over, and we're going to do a little bit of effects automation to this. So we're going to find a good parameter that we want to tweak here. Maybe the hold or decay. Yeah, I think that'll work. So what we're going to do is start at that, and then we're going to do incremental repeat. Or do that, and then let's just see how that sounds. Well, thanks for hanging out, Matt. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and yeah, I hope you have a great night. Drink some water before you go to bed. Take some aspirin. That's my hangover cure. Drink a whole glass of water and 2 aspirin right before you go to bed. I assure you, you will feel better in the morning. Have a large one. Take care. Have a good night. Yeah, I don't know why that always helps me. Or like if you eat like a Totino's pizza. Oh, I guess they don't have those in the UK. Something a really greasy and well, I think you're vegan, right? Maybe not have that. I don't remember if you're vegan or not. If I recall correctly, you are. Have something with a lot of salt in it, and then drink a whole glass of water and 2 aspirin, and then that's like my hangover. Like here. Makes you feel at least 50% better than you would have if you didn't do that right before bed. All right, so let's see here. Decay was at C. That's what it was at. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go ahead and do a... What should we do here? Hey, we got Vivian in the chat. Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Let's add some more space to this. We just add some reverb. Start with... I am also tired as heck right now. I'll probably call it a day in a little bit here. I can't believe I've already been streaming for 2.5 hours, and that means that I probably got to feed the baby in a second here because Jamie's looking after her. But I'm doing well. I was like, I'm going to do some Twitch streaming for a little bit. I was going to produce music just in the solitude of this room, but I decided let's go on Twitch for a minute. So yeah, we're producing some. I guess this is like what a psytrance kind of vibe. We haven't really done too much. It's kind of just been a hangout and talking. I feel like if I had really put my nose to the grindstone, I could have got more done. But I really like hanging out. So hey, too bad. Sue me. We've just been doing show and tell. But here's what we've worked on so far today. So that's where we're at so far with this. It's a work in progress. We're making some headway. I realize I have to fix the automation on this, otherwise we are going to run into some problems. So let's turn repeat to 0 on all those. I think we could probably do more. It might be cool for us to also change the what is the name of that? The degrade? Yeah. Let's go the other direction with that. Am I going the wrong way? I need to go minus. That's what I need to do. Minus value? Yeah. Oh, I'm dumb. That's the mistake I made. I was like, why is this not automating correctly? And it's because I'm a goofball. That's why. There we go. Ooh, that echo gets too spicy. Spicy echo there. Let's fix that. What are we doing? Volume automation. There we go. Spicy echo. You're not supposed to have that. Let's see here. L-Kid Circus. I don't know. Is that something you've heard on the grapevine? I've had to do my own command automations for the sidechain, so it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I feel like the sidechain's getting eaten by something. I think they just occupy the same space. Ooh, but that feels so deep now. Okay. I hope they do too. This should probably be the same volume. There we go. Oh, that's so deep. That's so much deeper now. I want that. Give me that. That was like rattling the headphones. I don't know if you guys feel that. Yeah, I don't know what you're listening in. You might not even be able to hear it if you're like on a phone, but that's real sub bass hours on that one. You're just hoping. I am hoping too. You know, the complaint, all I gotta say is, I don't want to even say a complaint. I would say the request from the grapevine for the longest time, and we finally got it, is this little puppy here. Let me go change the note to something that we can actually hear. We'll use where is it? We'll use. Oh, I should be using that on this. I made this like rave filler kind of sound. That's like perfect for this. But the thing that we asked for a long time is this pitch bend little thing, and we finally got it. And then you can make dumb little sounds like that. Yeah, that's exactly how I made all my risers before, and now I mean, it was a real pain in the buns to do it before, so I'm glad they finally added it. But when I was doing that just now, I realized there's a great opportunity. I made this thing called the Rave Filler 1 and 2 that you can see here. They're basically like when a mix isn't feeling like it's being filled out enough. Supposed to work, but apparently it's not. Come on now. I don't know why it's not playing in its full glory. I think something's affecting it. Oh, I know why, because it's actually I don't know why. This is a good mystery. Let's just take that tick off. There we go. Now it's good. I'm so confused why this is not working like it's supposed to. We got Zaz 76600 with that follow. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. If you are new here, which it looks like you are, we normally do DJing streams, but as of recently, we've been doing the MH stream. So if you want to see how chiptune music and other tracker-based music is produced, this is the place for it. So you're in good company. Now this one just suddenly works. See, that's all we had to do. We just had to get over to a new follow. The follow actually helped the stream. There we go. There was a problem, and that fixed the tech issue. Mr. Anderson's online and hanging out with us right now. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you're well. Have all your tracks been M8 synths and sample drums / effects? Great question. This is actually, we made this we made this kick. But I guess technically no. I just like that, but it's really not necessary for this song so far. We were actually going to do it without any samples, but five is what it needs to be at. 5 or I think it was that. I don't remember. When I do these transposes, it confuses the hell out of me. And now I think a good thing to do here and call it a day is we'll just make a little trance lead. Let's do a couple things here. Let's remove unnecessary instruments and tables so we save some space. And we're going to go ahead and pull an instrument from here. Where was it? We're going to make this its own little section here so we can hear it on its own. Oops. I think we want to take these core motif notes here and we're going to temporarily kind of just put them over here so we can kind of visit them for inspiration. We're not actually going to keep that in there, I don't think. That can't be right. There. Well, I goofed that up. There we go. You know, I can just throw that from over here I don't even have to make something new. Ooh, that did something weird. Let's go ahead and move that down. So we're going to just do the keynotes, and then what we'll do is we'll fill it in. So we're going to basically build our movement. Oh, nice. You're working right now? Uh, I don't know what time zone you're in, but hope you have a good day at work. I mean, the fact that you're hanging out watching us on your work day means you probably got an okay work day. Oh, so you work in the evening. Oh, well, more power to you. Burn the midnight oil. We got El Kid Circus with the subby. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Awesome. I appreciate that. That's a great reminder for everybody else. If you have Amazon Prime, you also get a thing called called Twitch Prime as well. All you got to do is assign or set up your Amazon account to speak to your Amazon or to your Prime account, and then boom, you get a free month of or I guess a subscription to any of your favorite streamers once a month. I explained that really bad. Let's rewind and try again. All right. So basically, you get Twitch Prime if you already have Amazon Prime. Doesn't cost you anything extra. That is basically a free subscription to any streamer you would like. You get to use once a month, and then it goes away. So if you don't use it, you lose it. So if you haven't used it, and you're like, hey, I want to support this stream, it doesn't cost you anything. It's money in my pocket. And before then, it would have went into Jeff Bezos' pocket to fund his penis rocket. But now, you can use it on me instead, and I can fund my own penis rocket, because that's what we're trying to build here, right? Give me the money. Don't give Bezos the money. I want to build my own penis rocket. I don't want to build a penis rocket, but hey, it's if it made you laugh, it's worth the sub, right? To the moon. There's enough dicks in this world. I don't need to make any more. My new modal does not read well, but hey, that's a great emote. Don't even trip. So you actually get a lot of cool emotes too on our page. I need to fill them out. I think we're almost at the point where we're getting another one. We'll see here though. All right, I get sidetracked though. Let's build the basic motif here before I let us go for today. Build that out. I was I'm staring very intently at the screen, like working on something, and then realize that I'm on the face cam for like an uncomfortable amount of time. People need to yell in the chat when I do that. Like, hey, too much FaceTime, too much of this. I need to see the numbers instead. Don't be afraid to tell me in the chat, because I feel like a goofball when I accidentally do that. Awesome. Well, Oki-chan, I look forward to seeing that. I think I did it. I want that C to be the last note, and then the E to be the last. What's the motif on that? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That feels good. Let's just add the kick to it to kind of hear what it sounds like. Okay, well that's a good stopping point there. So Oki-chan, I want to like see if I can pull this up. I might have to segue for a second, but you keep talking about Jet Set Radio, and let me see if I can actually pull this up or not. I'm gonna have to try to dig this other computer out. Breakcore is very fun to do on the M8, I will have to say. Let's see if this computer's on. It's not unlocked, but I can make it unlocked. So I have a very old computer that I've produced a lot of music on that is, in short, like kind of turned into like my network computer for pulling up old sound files and things like that. So I have tons of old projects and things like that that live on this old computer. It's a Sony Vaio that's like 15 plus years old at this point. I realize you can't see what I'm doing here, so let me go ahead and change over to this. I'm going to try to network this off screen, so I'll just talk to you guys for a second, but I have a lot of cool Jet Set Radio style songs that I have put together on that computer. And because you keep talking about Jet Set Radio, I have a lot of like breakbeat things that I've made because I had the plan to make a Jet Set Radio like OST Graz thing where it was like I made my own like fake soundtrack to it. And so I have like the bare bones pieces of that, but I never finished it. Like I had the idea, but I never finished it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to see if this computer will actually load or not. Let's see here. Is that the computer I want? Let's double check. Yes, it is. Great. Okay. So we're in luck here. I see this computer networked into this network. So let me go pull it up for you. Since you've been talking about it so much, I feel like I gotta show you at least something from this. They're so unfinished though, but you can get the idea. It's got the energy and the break beats. Like, I don't even think many of them have synths, but it was all just like, I have the idea. I only have one song that's actually done from it. And I finished it years ago. It does not sound like old Sabertooth, old Saberpulse chip break, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and switch over to desktop. There you go. Get out of here. Tell me if you can hear this or not. What? Can you hear that? Hopefully you can. What the heck is this? Okay, cool. My plan was to make like a whole like Jet Set Radio thing though. Very, very bare bones. All right, so that's one. There's like 10 of these, I think. Some of these are less polished than others. Let me go ahead and... Oh, this is like the overworld, I think. So that one's very bare, but that was like the overworld, I think. What is this one? Oh yeah, this is like a house one. I think you get the idea of that one. But yeah, I'm trying to get like the same vibe. Like if you get the break beats down, it's like ready to go, basically, with these types of songs. I actually really like that one. I might work on that one now because I don't remember any of these. One of these from this is 2/11/2017. So quite a while ago. It's another like overworld beat. Let's see here. There was one other one that I feel like I want to show, but they're not all named very well. So I'm going to try to limit my amount of like pulling up random files until I see a file name that actually seems like that's what it was supposed to be. So here, we'll go back over to this cam for a second. I'm getting a nice tan from this from this very brightly colored screen. Let's see here. What the heck was it called? It could be this. I think it might be this file. Well, this file won't even play whatever it is. Oh, because it's... No, it's muted. What is that lead? I'm curious what the lead is. Oh, hey, it's like me trying to do a Happy Hardcore lead. That's not what we want. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the other one. The other Jet Set Radio one. And that's the last one I'll show, and then we'll call it a day. Cool, the plugins won't work. Because it's on a different computer. Well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, you know, I'm sorry. I realize you guys can't see what I'm doing. There you go. So yeah, that's basically the stuff that I started working on many years ago, and just never ever finished it. and you know that was it. So wait, what sample did you say? Who said it? Trying to get some sleep sample. Where? Who said that? Oh yeah, so Vivian said it. Let's see if I have that sample. I have a lot of the samples. Yeah, let's oh yeah, there it is. Rad. I actually found it.
Would you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep.
There you go.
Stop playing with that radio of yours. I'm trying to get to sleep.
It's freezing. No, don't freeze. No. Okay, there we go. It's really not wanting to cooperate. So I found all the Jet Set Radio samples for that and Jet Set Radio Future. Because, you know, what better way to get inspired by finding the actual sample sources of everything, right? I would say it's not an easy task to do, but they're out there and you can find them. And then you can get that real authentic sound. But yeah, that's basically how the most of the stuff for Jet Set Radio was produced, is just like just sample cutting basically and then just kind of getting there. So it's just good sample selection goes a long way. So like just that little siren there with like this. Let's add the kick to where's the kick? Where did it go? Kick there. Yeah, they go a long way. Let's see. Let's throw a random other sample in here. Oh, just the ow. Oh, it's... Oh, yikes. Quite loud. Let's pull that down. We gotta get the key correct, so we're just gonna mess around with it for a second. What is the key on that one? F minor? I'm just gonna guess until it sounds right. There we go. That's what it needs to be at. So now we'll bring it down 12 octaves, and then it'll be at the right key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the only way I remember it, because otherwise you just mash it on the keyboard. This is a very old program called Acid, which is really good for cutting samples, but not a lot of anything else. So it's good if you know how to use the quick keys, and I've been using this program for like almost 20 years at this point, so I can cut things pretty quick in it. Okay, let's bring these all back in. And then throw that back there. But yeah, that's basically how they did it all. And not a lot of samples either. Like a surprisingly small amount of samples. Oh yeah! I'm just gonna do this so your nostalgia pleasure centers are going crazy, because you're like, where did I hear that sound from? Oh yeah, so I did mention I finished one of them. I do not have that file anymore. I don't think I do. It's living on the internet though, so you can actually go download it right now. Let me go find it. It's on my old Tumblr. So I'll get it for you. And we'll listen to that track and then we'll call it a day. How does that sound? Sorry, this has kind of been a weird tangent stream. It's normally, I mean, I'm normally pretty unhinged already, but you know, it's kind of just been, I've been all over the place today. I think I'm tired. I think that's what it is. There we go. Cool, I found it. So let's do the full thing. When is this from? Gosh. Do I have a timestamp on it? It says it's from 9 years ago, so that makes sense. Okay, I'll bring it over here. So let's reload it. So this is the only finished thing, because this was the very first one I did. And then I was like, I want to do more of this style of stuff, and then I just never did it. I mean, then I started the project back up again like 6 or so years ago, and then stopped it. So it's been on the to-do list for a while, to say the least, but we can listen to this one. Also drop the link so you guys can download it if you want.
About that time.
So yeah, that's my track that I made a crap ton of years ago. Jet Setter. No way, you'll never figure out what that's supposed to be about. Um, yeah, I'm down for it too. I actually really would love to do that. I just have to get a new capture card that will work really well with all of the classic devices and things that I have. I have a lot of emulating things. Like I don't tell Nintendo, but I have a lot of games on those classic. So I'm really blown out. Let's fix this. There we go. I have a lot of the emulators or the classic games on the Nintendo Classic, NES Classic. I love retro games. I love to play them, but it's just hard to like get that information to the computer. The capture card I have works okay now, but yeah, it's a little dicey. I want to get a better one. I want to make it look better because I'm anal like that and want it to look very specific. So it is on the to do. Also, I play a lot of Switch games, and I have like a fair collection of like import games and like weird like rail shooter ones. Like there's this rail shooter game called Galgun that I really want to play on the stream. It's really lewd and dumb, and or like Peach Ball. Like, so I have like all these like lewd, like etchy style games that I want to play on stream. It's just getting them to like communicate with the computer. So work in progress, something soon. And yeah, I would play Jet Set Radio again for sure. Katsumari, all those other ones, like those are my bread and butter. I love those things. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If Twitch is a butt about it, none of it has nudity, so we're okay here. I feel like I'm not playing games with nudity, which I think is important, because then they'll just nope, sorry. No, these ones are like MA games, I think. Like Galgun might be drawing the line. We'll see here. Here's the game I'm talking about. We're talking about Galgun, but it is what's its rating? I don't think it's mature. I actually think it's like teen, so we're probably fine. I don't know. But yeah, that's for another stream. So thanks again to everybody who hung out. This has been a fun stream. It's been a long stream, 3.5 hours. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's call it a day. But if you want to support the stream, I highly recommend checking me out on all the social medias. You can find me everywhere at GrazCore. I'm trying to type it here so it pulls up. There we go. Follow me on all the social medias. If you want to directly support the stream, might as well try picking up some music at Bandcamp. So Bandcamp's a great place to get some great music from me. Also, it puts money in my pocket, so go support it on Bandcamp. Also, we have one last thing. We have the sponsor of the stream, which is Plurplugs. Plurplugs is a premium high fidelity earplug that you can use to protect your hearing at events and raves. So you can use my code GrazCore, GrazCore, to get 22% off of that. So that directly supports the stream as well. So with that out of sorry about that. With that out of the way, we're going to call it a day. And I'm going to go feed what is most probably a hungry baby and say hi to the loved ones. So take care, everybody, and let's go ahead and jump into somebody else's stream. So if you know anybody who we should raid, I know there's not a lot of us, but let's keep the energy going and see who's on right now. So we got not a lot. We have Faith in the Glitch. We can do that. Tiny Wave. Let's do Tiny Waves. Tiny Waves is probably on the tail end of music, or we can do Heavy Black. Let me see what Tiny Waves is doing before we call it a day. They want to play ads no matter what I do here. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stream into Tiny Waves. I don't know how much longer they're going to be on because midnight. Nah, we'll do Heavy Black. Heavy Black's more of a Saturday night vibe. So if you're all cool with that, we're going to go ahead and raid into Heavy Black. So everybody sit tight. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's doing a DJ stream right now. So let's go ahead and raid him. All right, let's have a good one. Peace out, everybody.